Hey, we're doing Sporkle, but we might as well do like a little semi-Sporkle by playing movie to movie first. We have to get from Stargate to Talladega Nights. So here's what I'm thinking. Stargate, I don't know that many of the actors, but I do know that Kurt Russell is in it. Talladega Nights, I mean, we've got Will Ferrell, who connects to Zoolander, which connects to everything. We've got John C. Reilly. He's been in a lot of dramatic works as well as his comedy roles. For example, Magnolia, ensemble cast. We got Michael Clark Duncan, who connects you to Tom Hanks via The Green Mile. Nicolas Cage via Gone in 60 Seconds. We've got Sacha Baron Cohen. I don't expect that to be too relevant, though. Okay. Kurt Russell, James Spader. French Stewart from Third Rock from the Sun. Jimon Honsu. Eric Avari, also known as the taxi driver from that Seinfeld episode where George has a white discoloration on his lip and he says you should get that checked out. Okay. I'm thinking here. You got to go Kurt Russell. For me, at least. And then from Kurt Russell, we're trying to get to Will Ferrell or John C. Reilly. I mean, I'm very tempted to just go straight into Zoolander, which has, and we're not using Marvel, we're using Atriox rule set. So you just type Zoolander in there just to see. And if you don't see it, then we're scrolling down. How can you get to Zoolander from Kurt Russell in one hit? Poseidon with Emmy Rossum. Day After Tomorrow, Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm lost. Jiminy Glick in La La Wood. Probably could get you there. 3,000 Miles to Graceland. Courtney Cox Arquette. Vanilla Sky gets you to Tom Cruise, which gets you to Ben's. Okay, I mean, that's the easy way then. Vanilla Sky, Tom Cruise, Tropic Thunder, Ben Stiller, Zoolander. The hell is Zoolander Supermodel? Will Ferrell, Ricky Bobby. That's a lot of clicks, though. I'm not going to lie. That's a lot of clicks. That's 4. It's pretty good, though. Tom Cruise is in Magnolia! No! Of course he is! Guardians 2, Guardians 3, John C. Reilly. We said no Marvel. Also, I don't click on Chris Pratt movies out of respect for myself. What's Magnolia? Oh, you don't know Kino Cinema? Okay. Actorle. Actorle, much harder. Most of the time. Search for an actor. Also much harder to see, don't get me wrong. I acknowledge that. What did Chris Pratt do? I mean, like, maybe some stuff, but mostly for me, just be in a lot of movies that are not very good. And he's also not very good in them. Okay, so first things, we're the career, at least for this, starting in 1986. Still working as of 2019. And they got some good movies. 7.5 on IMDb in 2019. In the Name of God. In the Realm of God. In the... I don't know what that is, but something like that. In the World of Men. Historical drama. Comedy. Schrodinger's Cat. I'm looking for big movies. Like movies that have like 8s. They've never been in a movie that got an 8. That's a sad story. 1997 with a 7.9. AMIST. It's not Amistad. 1997 with a 7.9. A romance drama from 1997. Drama thriller from 1990. Animated movie from 2007 has a 6.1. That's not great. It's not horrible. It's not great. What is this is P.S. I Love You. I don't know who is in that at all. P.S. I Love You. Isn't that like Emily Bloom? But I don't think she started working. Emily Bloom isn't even notable enough to be in here. What? Demolition Man. Cinderella Man. Celebration Boys. The blank blank. A lot of dramas. I mean, I guess dramas are probably the most common to begin with. A lot of romantic comedies. A lot of romantic comedies, huh? When I think of romantic comedies, I think of Matthew McConaughey. But the thing is, he would have been in well, Tropic Thunder definitely has an 8. But the thing is, maybe he's been in a movie with somebody else that was in one of these movies. He was in Failure to Launch, which I believe starred Kate Hudson or Sarah Jessica Parker, who was in Hocus Pocus from... That doesn't look like it says Hocus Pocus. Or is Failure to Launch... Okay, Kate Hudson was also in The Skeleton Key from like the mid-2000s, which I do not see. She's also in Knives Out 2, which I don't see. Is it Jennifer Lopez? Do I see Monster in Law? I don't. Maybe this is an older actor or actress, and they did not play the romantic interest in this movie. Maybe they played a parent. Failure to Launch, his parents were played by, call me crazy, I'm thinking his parents are played by Craig T. Nelson, but then I would see The Incredibles in here, and I don't see The Incredibles in here. And then I'm thinking Richard Jenkins, but Richard Jenkins, we would have The Shape of Water. I don't see The Shape of Water. We would have Burn After Reading. I don't see Burn After Reading. I'm not here as a representative of hard bodies. So I'm lost, man. Who the hell's in P.S. I Love You? Comedy. This is Fletch. The Boys. Comedy, crime, drama, mystery. I have no idea. How they're older than 53. So they probably did play a parent. I don't know. Just something about it makes me think it's Craig T. Nelson, okay? They're younger than 76. I'm in trouble. Who was Matthew McConaughey's love interest in Failure to Launch? Was it Jennifer Lopez? She's not even on the list. Is it Jennifer Garner? Is there a 13 going on 30 involved here? P.S. I Love You. I don't even, this is the problem with me is I can identify the movie, but I don't know P.S. I Love You, the movie. I only know P.S. I Love You, the band. Drama, science fiction, thriller with a 5.5. Came out in 2008. Drama, romance. Comedy, romance. It's Anna Faris, but I don't see any scary movies. A lot of romances. Also, Anna Faris is not over 53 years old. I have absolutely no idea. I have no clue. I'm going to guess an older female actress. I'm going to say that this is Isabella Rossellini. No. Oh, they're okay. So they're somewhere between 70 and 78 years old. Actorle don't give you a septuagenarian challenge. Difficulty degree impossible. Who is Emily Bloom? Is Emily Bloom not the... There's two Emilys. There's an Emily Bloom and an Emily Blunt. And Blunt gets all the credit. But Emily Bloom, did I just imagine this person? You've been watching the wrong kind of movies? It's an adult film actress? No, she's done serious roles. She was in P.S. I Love You. You thinking of Emily Browning? 1 second. I said Emily Blunt like 10 minutes ago. Well, you should say it 30 years from now, because I'm pretty sure that Emily Blunt is not between 70 and 78 years old. Who the hell am I thinking of here? I don't think it's Emily Browning. I don't know who it is. I have to save that for later. I have no idea what this is. But here's the thing. I'll tell you, they've never been in a good movie. That much is clear. And they're old. You are Blythe Danner. You are Helen Mirren. And they also don't work well with others. They've never been in a movie with other people. Except for Failure to Launch, starring Matthew McConaughey. Sarah Jessica Parker, who I don't believe is between 70 and 78, but it's Josh Gad. It's probably Josh Gad. I have to go ahead and say that this is Josh Duhamel. I'm going to say this one's Jonah Hill. Kathy Bates! Of course, Kathy Bates. That's the water boy. Okay, Rat Race. Where's Misery? There's Misery. Misery and Titanic. Kathy Bates be in One Good Movie Challenge, difficulty degree impossible. It's actually fucked up that Bad Santa has a 5.6. That's easily one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Bad Santa 2? Yes, Bad Santa 2 is horrible. I saw it on TV 2 or 3 times. Bad Santa. Did I say Bad Santa? Bad Santa 1 is good to better than good. Bad Santa 2 is god awful. I can't believe it's hovering around a 6. Were you thinking of Emma Roberts? Nope. No, I was not. Let me look at the cast of Nanny McPhee. I can picture... That's Emma Thompson. She's a British actress, but she looks like French actress Audrey Tautou. Not Juliette Binoche. Emily Mortimer! That's who I'm thinking. Yes! I was thinking of Emily Mortimer. Thank you. Who was not in P.S. I Love You. She was in Match Point. I'm so stupid. And Lars and the Real Girl. And a bunch of other shit. Her Wikipedia article ends in 2019, but she is not dead. That's not a good sign. But I'm sure she had an illustrious career, and I'm sure she's doing work on her own terms. Let's put it that way. Uh-oh. Her parent has Sir in front of their name. I didn't know that she was a Nepo baby. Are you BMing? What is... What do you mean BM? I'm not BMing. We're just having a laugh. Can't help but notice when I made fun of Kathy Bates, no one was going crazy. I made fun of Emily Mortimer, who people didn't even know she existed for 4 seconds until we actually found her Wikipedia article, and people were like, hey, she's a younger lady, be nice. Kathy Bates, everyone was like, go in on her old ass. Get her, get her. Kathy Bates, head ass. We got Sex, Lies, and Videotape and Mission Impossible. Okay, this has James Spader in it. That's all I know about it. Oh, it also has Andy McDowell. We're trying to get Andy McDowell, Peter Gallagher to Tom Cruise, or Laura San Giacomo. Who else is in Mission Impossible 1? Ving Rhames. Peter Gallagher is in American Beauty with Sissy Spacek. No, Annette Bening and Kevin Spacey. I've got it. Peter Gallagher, American Beauty. Kevin Spacey. 7. Brad Pitt. Interview with a Vampire. Tom Cruise. Mission Impossible 1. It may not be the least gaps, but that was pretty quick in terms of getting from an origin to a destination. That was pretty quick. Is a clean line. Nice par, nice par. Interview with a Vampire, kind of a deep cut. Well, in my head, I was like, he's been in some movies, man. Like, Brad Pitt has been in a lot of movies. He's only been in one movie with Tom Cruise. It's a deep cut. It came out in like 1994 or something. It's a bit of a deep cut. Actorle. They were in a Dash movie in 1970. Are they still working? They still made a movie in 2021. That's crazy. Filmography, honestly, we got a lot of 7s. We got some 8s. This is like it's a good-looking filmography. What is 3 letters from 1991 with an 8? It's with a 5 comedy romance, 1999. It's like song and dance or something. Then this is just 1 letter, a drama romance thriller from 2001. That's O. That's the Shakespeare remade Othello one. But I don't remember who was in that except Julia Stiles. But Julia Stiles was not making movies in 1970 because her ass would be fucking like -9 years old. Still making movies. 2012. Still making movies in 2021. A lot of history, some fantasy. This is going to be The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games. Do. Is it? Maybe it's not The Hunger Games. But 2012, it's not even the right number of letters. But this is it's not the Maze Runner. This feels like a young adult fantasy novel turned into 2 movies. I don't have a guess. Right now, I'm assuming it's an older gentleman. I'm going to say that it's Jeffrey Rush. They are older than Jeffrey Rush and have never been in a movie with them. Okay? I'm so sick of these 70-plus actorals, man. I'm losing my mind. Can you give me an A-list actor of a middle age? Older than Jeffrey Rush. So they're old as dirt. No disrespect. Who's an old-ass actor? Okay, like Alan Arkin. That dude, he was in Catch-22. He is younger than 88, just to be clear. But we did find a movie that he was in with him. I've never seen Catch-22, so I don't know. Younger than Alan Arkin. Somewhere between 71 and 88. How about Malcolm McDowell? No, they're between 79 and 88. Let me guess. And they're also in charge of setting the times for the weekly Rotary Club meetings. It might not even be a he now that I think about it. It might be a she. Who's an old-ass actor? How about Philip Baker Hall? No, he's not in here. He's an old-ass actor. Bob Hoskins. He's 71. Clint Eastwood. Wrong. He's 92. He's old, but he's too old. Look at 2006. There's an 8.5. Drama, thriller, crime. That's The Departed. Oh, it's Jack Nicholson. Is it Jack Nicholson? He fits the bill. No? It is The Departed, though. Huh? Tobey Maguire. Abigail Breslin. Martin Sheen. Where's Mass Effect 2? Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm trying to think, how many Martin Sheen movies have I seen? I haven't seen Apocalypse Now, which is like devastating, I know. I have seen Popstar Never Stop Stopping, though. Excuse me, I don't believe it's called Never Stop Never Stopping. I thought it was called Popstar Never Stop Stopping, but maybe I'm mistaken. Well, that didn't go so well. It is? Oh, well, my mistake. Francis Ford Coppola is calling. He's in tears. I read a story. I don't know if this is true, but I read a story about Francis Ford Coppola on the set of Apocalypse Now, where he said, Marlon Brando, if you don't get in there and read your fucking lines right now, I'm gonna go kill myself. Now that makes me want to see Apocalypse Now because I hear that movie's amazing. But I'm like, man, he really wasn't afraid to go to the damn the damn mound, right? I didn't realize they hired Marlon Brando thinking that he was going to show up as Marlon Brando, but instead he showed up like 150 pounds overweight and completely bald. So they had to shoot all of his scenes in like lighting that obscured his body and the top of his head. It's a bit of a Chad move in some ways. He's sitting in the dark the whole time. Anyway, I'll send you over to Apollo's stream. This seems very easy to do. Am I crazy? Nightcrawler to Raiders of the Lost Ark. I find it hard to believe that Harrison Ford has not been in a movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. But Ryan Reynolds and Jake Gyllenhaal must have been in the same movie. You connect to Blade Runner 2049. Well, let's think about this for a second without going through Marvel. You've also got Renee Russo, but I don't know what the fuck she's been in. Just being straight up with you. So you got Jake Gyllenhaal, Harrison Ford. We're going to Harrison Ford. What other movies has he been in with an ensemble cast? You got Gary Oldman, courtesy of Air Force One. You got Brendan Fraser, courtesy of that movie where Harrison Ford is a doctor. You got The Fugitive with Tommy Lee Jones. You got Blade Runner 2049 with Jared Leto and also with Ryan Gosling. It's like, without going through Marvel, that's like the tricky part. Because you can obviously go Jake Gyllenhaal to Hugh Jackman to something with Ryan Gosling. Then you got Star Wars. So you could be looking at like an Oscar Isaac. You could be looking at It's amazing how many careers have been killed by the Star Wars sequels. Adam Driver. Couldn't name, I mean, we're not going to attack the block, so let's not worry. Like, listen, okay, let's try to find an actor. I think we're looking for Ryan Gosling to Blade Runner or Oscar Isaac to Star Wars. That's how I'm thinking about it right now. Well, okay, this is not really fair. I didn't know Riz Ahmed was in Nightcrawler, but he is in Rogue One, so I'm sure you could connect there. But I'm trying to avoid the Star Wars if possible. You got Bill Paxton to Harrison Ford. It definitely seems doable. Like Bill Paxton to Helen Hunt via Twister, and then you're right in the mix in the 90s. But let's go Jake Gyllenhaal. So I think I'm just going to do some scrolling. We're trying not to use Spider-Man. Let's see who is in these. Okja also has Tilda Swinton. Also has... Wait, that's the wrong Ryan, though. Life has Ryan Reynolds. Nocturnal Animals. Amy Adams. Harrison Ford. Nightcrawler. Good movie. Prisoners. End of Watch. Michael Pena. Source Code. Vera Farmiga. Love and Other Drugs. Never gonna see that. The Sands of Time. I thought his filmography was like really good, but there's a lot of shit in here. You ever notice that? Zodiac, though, obviously you get Robert Downey Jr., Heath Ledger via Brokeback Mountain. Who am I trying to get to? Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford. Why is this so hard? It feels like this... I know I said it should be easy. It's because Harrison Ford took like a 20-year break in acting. Okay, scroll me up. We're down at the bottom. So I think I'm my gut tells me that you go Life into Ryan Reynolds. And then you just got to get to Ryan Gosling. You're telling me he hasn't been in one of these shitty Netflix originals? With you? Every streamer is in Free Guy. He's not in Six Underground? Wait, Ryan Gosling. Okay, you can always rely on Hobbs and Shaw to serve as a hub. And then from Hobbs and Shaw, we're trying to get to Ryan Gosling or Oscar Isaac. Ah, shit. I'm lost. Where's the intersection point, you piece of crap? Hang on. Cliff Curtis, Dr. Sleep. Ewan McGregor. And then a Star Wars movie that also has Harrison Ford in it. Come on. Come on. You tell it. Force ID, there you go. Right there. Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Listen, not elegant. And we had to... I think it's pretty cool to connect through Cliff Curtis, at least. You could have just done Riz Ahmed at that point. Yeah, but he's no Cliff Curtis. Come on. It was too bad. Switch music still playing? Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, Actorle. Should really make an Actorle screen region. Okay, they've been in movies as recently as a few years ago. Most of them are very middling. Are any of them truly terrible? Like a 4.7 from 2001 is pretty bad. 5.3 from 2012 it's not great. Just tell me they're not 70. That's all I want to know, okay? So I can tell you right now they're British because they only do dramas and fantasy comedies. They started working in 1969, so they're old as dirt. What the fuck? Is there Austin Powers in here? This is Face Off? Drama, romance, Face Off? Face? This seems so gettable. 7.4 drama, romance. This is Julia. Chocolat. 7.9 2000 crime movie. Murder in Los Cabo. A 7 from 2008. A simple man. A serious man. A serious man. That's not even the right number of letters, but I can't get it out of my head. I know you're not Michael Stuhlbarg, but maybe Michael Stuhlbarg was in a movie with you? Nope. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. Why? Stop! You know what? I'm done with that. I'm actually done with Actorle. You know why? I'm fucking sick of 70 to 80-year-old actors. I'm sorry. That's not my generation. I'm using a website. I'm not accessing your website, via a book in the library or a telegram sent to my front door or something like that. When it's like old, normal, old, young, old child, old middle age, then that's fine. Then there's a back and forth. But when it's always old people the whole time, get over yourself. I'm done. You had your chance, Actorle. We're going to Framed instead. Framed. Okay, what is this movie? I couldn't tell you. It's from the 70s. Hello. Okay.
Why is it so small?
What are you talking about? It looks perfectly cromulent to me.
How are you supposed to see anything with that?
That's not big enough?
Well, I don't even know. I feel like a boomer. I have to squint my eyes like a boomer look at the cell phone.
There you go. How's that? This looks like a movie from the 70s, so I've not seen it. This looks like it's in Paris.
That's a Rome.
This is All the President's Men. I spelled it wrong. It's not even on here. This is Rome? No, this is Paris.
That's a Rome.
This is Paris.
That's a Rome.
Either way, I don't know what this is. This is the Pink Panther. It's not even in here. I submit.
That's Paris?
That's Philadelphia. This is Rocky.
It's not Rome?
I know this guy. I submit. Is this a James Bond? Are you a James Bond? Submit. Is this not All the President's Men? Am I going crazy? Is this Straw Dogs? Wrong. The answer was Marathon Man.
What was the first one?
It's the same. They're all from the same. They're all from the same film. I don't know Marathon Man. I don't watch movies from the 1970s starring Dustin Hoffman.
Well, if it makes you feel better, nobody guessed it in the chat.
How about, yeah, guess the game I can handle.
That's gonna be too easy.
This shit is super hot.
I like the butt. There's like 4 butt cheeks.
Am I wrong? This is super hot, right? No results found? No, never mind. That's it. It's super. Okay, she's right. It's too easy.
Super butt cheeks.
It's the easiest one I've ever seen. Whoa, okay. Now this is literally impossible.
I know what it is.
Oh, come on.
You wanna know what it is?
Yes.
It's Dunes.
Is that a joke?
No.
I don't know what this is. I'm going to say this is Darksiders 2. Wrong. It's not out yet. It's in early access. It's about outer space. Starfield. Wrong. Original platform PC. Space Engineers. It's wrong.
No Man's Land.
Genre, strategy. Is this satisfactory? It is satisfactory. I'm crazy. I'm kind of insane at guess the game. Maybe because I'm such a big gamer. See, this looks very gettable.
Really?
This looks like the way you would make a skybox in an endless game. Like Endless Dungeon.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
So I'm going to say that this is Endless Legend. Oh, never mind. This is Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP. Oh, see, this is like, looks cute. Looks like a mobile game. What's that mobile game? What's that? Monument Valley? Oh, I'm crazy!
That's crazy.
I've never played it. I'm out of my mind. Oh, it's garbage. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, I know what it is.
What is this one?
Assassin's Creed.
This is an Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not Tashiro Masashi?
Azaz?
This is probably Assassin's Creed
1.
Wrong. The original release is too old for Metacritic.
Now I can see how it's old. It's just JPEG.
I have no idea. I pass. I skip. It's arcade machines in the Dreamcast. This is Soul Calibur 1. Oh, excuse me? Soul Calibur. This is Power Stone. This is Soul Edge. This is Soul Calibur. Am I crazy?
Maybe you just have to type it.
It's one word, you piece of... You liars! Soul Calibur. I got one more in me. Oh, it's Soul Calibur. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh!
I know this.
I know this.
I know this for sure. I don't think it's VVVVV. I'll try it because I don't know. I was going to skip, so I'll pass.
Oh, it's the Enter the Gungeon, dude. Or the nuclear...
Nuclear Throne. She's right. Nuclear Throne. I was in the same boat. I was like, let's Enter the Gungeon. Who said Jackbox? Here we go. This is gettable.
I know what it is. Do you know what it is? Do you want the answer?
Yeah, yeah.
Get over it.
Get over here?
No,
getting over it.
Getting over it.
Yo,
Oh
she's
God,
crazy.
So
It's an angle I've never seen before.
it's the part that you hop and then there's the hat and the bat shows up.
That is actually crazy.
I'm so good. I didn't even play that game. What's crazy is that I didn't even play that game.
How about this one? Hot Shot.
It's Aladdin.
Come on now.
It looks kind of like Aladdin.
This is Eco. Is this Kunio-kun Neketsu Complete Famicom Hen?
Why do you talk like that?
If I had to guess, I would say this is probably Futteru Nicholas Anelka. No. Metacritic score 81.
Oh, it's the Zelda of the Wind.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
No.
The Wind Waker.
No.
What is that?
It's an absolutely hideous UI. PC, Xbox One?
Xbox One.
Are you Sea of Thieves?
Oh, that has to be it. What?
Action adventure. I pass.
Rancher?
Is it Slime Rancher? I don't know. I've never played Slime Rancher. Oh!
Dude, the teamwork is popping off.
Oh.
We're so good.
I still think it could be Futteru Nicholas Anelka.
Not the...
Oh, I'm not insulting Slime Rancher. I just thought the UI looked like it was from Subway Surfers. But even not the UI, just the little part of the HUD. Movie. No, I'm done with that. Listen. I'm pretty cold turkey. Actorle brought 4 septuagenarians in a row. And I said, no, that's it. I'm done. It doesn't get another shot. I loved Rumbleverse, quit it. I said I quit cold turkey. People said you'll never quit. I came back once when season 2 came out, never played it since. Tweeted them? No, they don't even need to know. Honestly, if my shit sucks, don't tweet me. I don't want to know. Go find some shit that's good and tweet them some positivity. I never want to hear any more constructive criticism. I don't know who you are. Strangers will really tweet you like negative stuff and be like offended when you're upset. Hey, your videos recently have sucked. Are you okay? Who are you? Whoa. All of a sudden we hate getting, it's designed to improve you, fool. Just leave. Go watch somebody else. They're asking if you're okay. Okay, they say, are you okay? I say, are you okay? All of a sudden it's toxic when I say it. You know why it's toxic? Because they know I'm okay when they ask the question. And they know they're not okay when I flip the question back. Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time to 50 first dates. Okay, it seems doable. Remind me who was in this movie, except for Jake Gyllenhaal. Give me a second here. I'm running the numbers trying not to get through Marvel. Alfred Molina is also, he's in Spider-Man's, but he's also in Frida with Salma Hayek, who is, Alfred Molina, Frida, Salma Hayek. I know she did a movie with Adam Sandler. There's no doubt. She's done like 1,000 garbage movies like that, right? It's not Drunk Parents. Grown Ups 2, that's got to be it. Take me to Adam Sandler, and then take me to 50 First Dates. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Oh, Drew Barrymore is in Donnie Darko. You're so right. She plays the English teacher. So you go Prince of Persia, Jake Gyllenhaal, Donnie Darko, Drew Barrymore, 50 First Dates. You could do it one faster. And that's not even that difficult. I'm still happy with what I got on this, though. It was a good one. Plus, we connected Alfred Molina through Frida. Suppose we could guess the game real quick. Why not? Okay, feel like I should know this, but I don't. I'm going to say this is Guacamelee 2. It's not Guacamelee 2. This shit looks like a Fallout for real. I'm going to say that's Fallout New Vegas. PS3 and Xbox 360. I'm going to say this is Fallout 3. Action Adventure. I'm going to say this is Brutal Legend. Was Brutal Legend? I honestly thought that was a horrible guess. I just knew that she had like rock and roll music on her face. Look at picture 6. Okay, frame 6, I probably would have gotten it. I think I would have gotten it on frame 5 too. This is not made by Bethesda. This looks so Bethesda. Doesn't this look like Brian Posehn made his own Fallout 3 character and he's eating like a Deathclaw steak while sitting next to a campfire or something? That's actually literally him? Oh, okay, never mind. I didn't realize that. Didn't realize Brian Posehn was in that. Okay, fair enough. Well, they did a great job on the rendering then, that's for sure. Or the modeling. American Psycho to the Terminator. It's tough only because the end point matters way more than the starting point. American Psycho gives you lots of branches, but you're really trying to get from American Psycho to Arnold Schwarzenegger, unless Linda Carpenter and Jared Leto have been in something together. I'm going to say, Willem Dafoe as well, for sure. Forgot Chloe Sevigny was in this. So we're probably trying to get to Arnold Schwarzenegger, who, I mean, the easiest connection point is through The Expendables, but he's done some ensemble work with like Danny DeVito. And then I'm thinking, just give me a second, because I'm thinking like Sharon Stone is in Total Recall, but she's also in, which stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. So is there anything that Sharon Stone has done with any of these individuals? I don't know. Now, just to give me one more second, who have been Arnold Schwarzenegger's leading ladies? He is, I think Commando has Alyssa Milano, but I could not name a movie that she's been in. I think, wait a minute, I'm actually stupid. Christian Bale is in Terminator Salvation. Christian Bale. And then that has the fake Arnold Schwarzenegger clone. Spoilers, by the way. Also, don't see it. I was like, what? Jason Alexander's in this? Okay, please do not tell me that Arnold Schwarzenegger is not credited in Terminator Salvation. Bro, he's in the movie. He looks... I know he's like CGI'd, but there's no way he didn't at least get paid like royalties or something. How did he not get a credit? He's in the movie. Okay, just give me some time here, okay? You're Starship Troopers. Is he actually in it? I mean, he's in it. His face is in it. Give me a second. I'm cooking. I don't want to just go back to Christian Bale, though. Anton Yelchin is in Green Room with Patrick Stewart. He's probably not in The Expendables, but he's in Logan with Hugh Jackman, who has probably done a movie with at some point that connects. Bryce Dallas Howard. I didn't know she was in Terminator Salvation, but she's obviously in Jurassic World with Chris Pratt, who has to have done some garbage Amazon original with Arnold Schwarzenegger at this point. Michael Ironside, you got Starship Troopers, that takes you to Johnny Rico, it takes you to Denise Richards, takes you to Neil Patrick Harris. It wouldn't surprise me if Neil Patrick Harris had a cameo in The Expendables or something like that. But Neil Patrick Harris is in Gone Girl with Ben Affleck, who's done a bunch of garbage Netflix originals that probably contain somebody that was in The Expendables. Okay, I'm going Michael Ironside to Starship Troopers. Are you telling me Jake Busey was not in an Expendables movie? I could see it. Rue McClanahan was in this? I saw it like 2 years ago. Okay, Neil Patrick Harris. I forgot he's in the Matrix, the new Matrix movie. Of course, that takes us to Gone Girl, which takes us to Ben Affleck. And then you start looking over a bunch of Ben Affleck's most regrettable movies from this period. Triple Frontier was what I was thinking of. Man, this cast is way too good to have the movie be this bad. I'm going to say that Charlie Hunnam was probably in The Expendables. Okay, that's not true. I'm going to say that Charlie Hunnam was in Pacific Rim with Idris Elba, who was in The Expendables. Okay, he's not, but Idris Elba was in Hobbs and Shaw, which has Jason Statham, who's in the Expendables. And then just give me Expendables 3. It's got the biggest cast. Arnold Schwarzenegger, The Terminator. Okay, this one was a bit of a mess. Total distance of 8. Halfway through the route, I remembered that Michael Ironsides is actually just the bad guy from Total Recall. So that's when his arms get chopped off by the freight elevator, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger says, "See you at the party, Richter." So that was not a banner performance from me. "16 minutes remaining, huh?" That was a different guy, wasn't it? No, that was that guy. Okay, now we find ourselves on Actorle. Still writing the disc. Actorle, first movie 1983, last movie 2019. I'm just going to tell you, if they're old, like if they're older than 60 years old, then I am rage quitting Actorle. But first movie 1983 is like, I mean, I'm 34 and this is 5 years before I was born. So like we're already working from behind the 8 ball. They got a 7.3 from 1999. They got a 7.8 from 2016. They got a 5.8 from just a couple years ago. 4.1, that's pretty bad. An 8.5 from 1994 though. It's an animated family drama. I mean, there's no way I'm not familiar with this movie. Action adventure. A lot of comedies. Seeing a lot of comedies in here. I'm just going to throw out, who's been acting this long? Michael Douglas. Nothing. Are they older than, they're younger than 78, so we're making some progress. Younger than Michael Douglas. Let's say mid-50s, but they've been working for a while, obviously. Comedy, romance. I don't know, I'm just feeling like this could be a Bill Pullman. They're younger than 69. Okay? They have been in no movies with Bill Pullman. Let's try a woman in her 60s. Let's try... Give me an Emma Thompson. They're younger than 63. And they've been in none of these movies. Maybe their 1983 is a child actor. In which case, this could even be like a Christian Bale who started young. No, they are older than 48, but younger than 63. I suppose we would have seen Batman or something, but honestly, my problem with Actorle is, like, I don't want to play Wheel of Fortune. I don't want to sit here with no letters and be like, do-do-do-do-dee. Like, I'd rather just throw out some guesses and try to narrow it down. Horror movies from 2004. I'm thinking of a science fiction horror movie from 2004 with a comedy science fiction horror thriller. It's just too much. A musical comedy from 2005. A family comedy from 2006, all of which are fairly not noteworthy. Okay, why don't you give me... Name an actor in their 50s. I can't. I don't have enough context. I'm lost. This is something, something, something. Obviously. Gorillas in the Mist. It's a drama. It's got a 7.8. The Life of Pi. Comedy. Man in a Cage. This is 5.3. Is Man in a Cage? I don't know. They're older than 48. Maybe this is Vince Vaughn. No, they're between 52 and 63. Older than Vince Vaughn and have never been in a movie with any of these actors. Like, okay, what are you supposed to do? Are you Ben Stiller? Is the cable guy in here? Ben Stiller's, no, they're between 57 and 63. Oh, but they're in The Cable Guy and Tower Heist. Oh, okay. Well, is Matthew Broderick then? Matthew Broderick. Wait, where's Ferris Bueller's Day Off? That's got to be like early here, right? Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I would have expected it to be higher than a 7.8. Old people love that movie. Oh, and then the worst one's going to, this is like Inspector Gadget. Okay, yeah, it makes sense. It's Matthew Broderick. It's Matthew. And The Lion King is the, 10 minutes, 35 seconds remaining. Okay. Let me just post an update. Guess that game. This is Dragon Age Inquisition. It's a Metacritic score of 82. This is Dragon's Dogma Remastered. This is A Plague Tale. What's the first one? Innocence? This is A Plague Tale Requiem. I'm crazy. I'm one of the best out there, I would say. That's an easy guess the game. That one's not tough. That's not Brian Posehn eating a big chicken leg. Okay, scroll me back. Let's do a random. Do framed? No, they keep posting like Kino movies from the 1970s Criterion Collection. It's not my tempo. To me, this looks like Dragon's Lair. Metacritic score of 90. This is crazy. This is angry. This is World of Goo. For the Nintendo DS. Plankton. What's that? Electroplankton? Nope. It's a Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Mario RPG Legend of the Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. Mario and Luigi Super Saga. Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. It had to be one of those. I haven't played any of them, but it had to be one of those. He's Bowsered it. I haven't played anything. Well, actually, that's not true. I have played some games on the DS. I played Space Invaders Revamped and Elite Beat Agents. It's a beautiful looking game. This is Kimi no Nawa. This is To the Moon. This is Gris. This is Gris. This is Cave Story. Metacritic score of 88. This looks like Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery EP. I always guess it. This is Hyper Light Drifter, maybe. Nope, okay. I'm crazy, dude. You put me up and guess the game. Listen, I'm not gonna beat the super nerds out there, but like I can handle myself. This is The Legend of the Zelda Twilight Princess. Did I really call it The Legend of the Zelda? Metacritic score of 89. It's Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Original platform Switch. This is a Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I could have told you that. The Switch is not meant to be zoomed in like that. I'm not going to say that the game looks bad. I'm going to say that the Switch hardware is not designed to be zoomed in upon in that capacity. This is, I see the outline of a planet behind us. I'm going to say this is No Man's Sky. Metacritic score of 87. Looks like maybe this is from the PS3 era. I'm going to say this is Spore. Original platform PC. We're under the water. This is Impossible Creatures. Oh, okay, I'm in trouble. This is Subnautica 1. Subnautica. Oh, it was Subnautica. What I'm realizing about Guess the Game is that actually, like, all games in a screenshot look worse than they do in motion, which seems like it should be backwards. Or maybe, like, they de-res the images to cut down on bandwidth or something like that. I don't know. Hold on, I'm skipping the first one here because there's a little bit of nudity. I mean, it was simulated nudity, but still. This is a 71 on Metacritic. I feel like this could be like Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood, or the first Call of Juarez. Original platform PS3, Xbox 360. This is Dead to Rights. It's a shooter. This is Bullet Storm. This is John Woo's presents Stranglehold. This is 50 Cent Blood on the Sand? It is 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. That's Lloyd Banks, dude. You nailed it. That's 50% or 50 Cent's the Blood on the Sand. Please go to image 6. Well, I mean, listen. It's a little easy. That's Curtis Jackson. When does 50 Cent get involved? This is Flower. Metacritic score of 80. This is Lemmings 1. This is Angry Birds. This is an Angry Birds game. It's crazy. I'm actually like, I can't be stopped. I could tell because I hadn't seen the birds yet, but I saw the line, and the line is what dictates whether the birds are angry or not. Don't say it looks better than the Switch. They look close. This is like Command and Conquer Red Alert 2. Metacritic score of 86. This looks so familiar to me. Is this Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the Game Boy Advance? Bro, it's Vampire Survivors! Of course it looks familiar to you. It is not Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the Game Boy Advance. Have you ever noticed how much Vampire Survivors looks like Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the Game Boy Advance? Okay, 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining. You know what that means? You're getting an extra hour of stream today. This is Frozen. This is Darksiders 3. This is The Lord of the Rings. This is Mordor, Shadow of Mordor. You think I don't notice Celebrimbor's foul iron being poured into a mold of the Silmarillion? And now you talk shit about that game? What are you talking about? That was my second favorite game of 2014. What was my favorite game? I don't remember, but I definitely remember Shadow of Mordor was my second favorite. I also remember being one of those idiots who's like, the Nemesis system's going to be everywhere soon. It was not. Apparently it was trademarked, but even then they really only kind of Assassin's Creed sort of stole it a little bit, but apart from that, it's never made an impact in the industry. I couldn't tell you. I'm going to say this is Metal Gear Solid 4. Metacritic score of 82. This is Fable 3. Original platform PC. This is Lords of the Fallen. Action adventure horde thingy Left 4 Dead like. This is Vermintide. Yeah, okay, it is Vermintide. I'm a genius. How is he so cracked? I don't know. I don't know how I'm so cracked, but I do know it feels good. Let's put it that way. But here's the thing, if they ever gave me one that was too hard, I would be like, I'm never playing this again. Like, that's the thing is, you know what I love about these games versus Actorle? Like, MovietoMovie gives you context and then says find a link. Guess the Game gives you a picture and you can derive some context from it. Actorle is just like literally, here's like 35 Wheel of Fortune puzzles with their IMDb ratings. Figure it out. Anyway, I don't know this one at present. I'm going to say that this looks to me like Ridley Scott's DNA is all over it. How many Alien Isolations are in your database? Okay, is Alien Isolation? It's easy enough. I've never played it. It just looked like, 1970s retro futuristic. It's easy enough. How about to put me on 172? Okay, this looks like a Super Nintendo game. I'll tell you right away, this looks like La Mulana. What? It's not La Mulana? Oh, there's a dash. Ooh, I thought for sure that was it. Metacritic score of 93. Are you Super Castlevania 4? Are you Symphony of the Night? Okay, we were in the ballpark at least. Okay, now Steam is doing the thing where it says that there's 20 hours remaining, but that's just the start of it ticking down until it eventually gets to 0. It loves to do that. It loves to lie to you and be like, it's never going to finish. Nobody in the history ever thought that this day would ever end. Well, guess what? It's not gonna end. Dude, well, here's the thing. You know why I'm not playing Framed? Is because, like, I want Framed to basically pop up. I want it to never pop up a movie I've never seen from the 1970s. Because it just irritates me. It was easy today? Okay, fine. We'll take a look. I'll tell you that it looks like Spider-Man. It looks like the Battle Pass. Is it possible you're the Amazing Spider-Man? Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm just going to say that you're the Amazing Spider-Man. This is the Batman. Also, could they work on their... or is this Blade 2? Hold on. No. Did they not have the Batman in the list? Why is Batman the first thing instead of the Batman? Maybe this is Blade. No, this is iRobot. The Audi gives it away. Okay, if you'll just give it a moment, it says that there is 2 months and 11 days remaining. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be back in like a minute here. I'll give you some RoboCop to begin with, though. Movie to movie. Today's movie to movie. It's a vibe check? I never look at my desktop, so it's not really a vibe check. Okay, I think we'll do like an insanely fast movie to movie. Let's see. All I know about Empire of the Sun is that Christian Bale's in it. So we're trying to get from someone in this movie to John Travolta to Grease, in all likelihood. Ben Stiller's in this? There's no way Ben Stiller and Travolta haven't done a movie together. Like, was Travolta, did he play like Teddy Roosevelt in Night at the Museum or something? I don't know the answer, so I'm passing. Malkovich and Travolta, it feels like, honestly, I'm just taking a guess here. It feels like Malkovich has done a lot of like these movies lately that also could have starred John Travolta, like Mind Cage or Savage Salvation or White Elephant or Chariot or Shattered or The Survivalist or Rogue Hostage or Last Call. What the hell happened to, to John Malkovich, man? He's real busy last year. I don't see a Travolta. I do. What is Savage Salvation? John Malkovich, Robert De Niro, and must have been complete garbage. This is the Ted Bundy one. Mile 22, that's Mark Wahlberg. Well, what's Travolta been in with an ensemble cast? Get Shorty. Grease. John Malkovich was in I Love You, Daddy. About Love, adults only. Get it out of there. He's been in a lot of movies with Mark Wahlberg. Okay, I mean, this is your gimme, right? You go Zoolander 2, you find everyone. Is Travolta in this one? That's stunning to me. John Travolta, very famous for Pulp Fiction, Samuel L. Jackson, So True. Very famous for Broken Arrow, Christian Slater. Face Off, Nicolas Cage. I can't believe I didn't even think of that. Is Nicolas Cage in this? Is Samuel L. Jackson in Zoolander 2. Samuel L. Jackson, Hitman's Bodyguard, Salma Hayek. Susan Boyle's in this? You can't tell me that Penelope Cruz and Salma Hayek haven't been in a movie together. Billy Zane, Sting, Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm washed. I don't know where I'm going. John Malkovich. Oh, of course. That's how we got here in the first place. It shouldn't be this hard to get to Samuel L. Jackson, if that's even where we want to go. Hear me out here. Christine Taylor, Dodgeball, Lance Armstrong. Let's see what his filmography looks like. Has he been in any movies with Samuel L. Jackson? He's been in You, Me, and Dupree. Should be a rule you can't have a black and white photo if you're still alive. They got me scared about Bill Hader here. So we're going Matt Dillon. To There's Something About Mary. To Keith David. To The Thing. To Kurt Russell. I gotta see that. To The Hateful Eight, which stars Samuel L. Jackson, who is in Pulp Fiction with John Travolta. I'm gonna go ahead and say this probably wasn't like the fastest path that you could take. Total distance of 8. Back to Ben Stiller. I'm tired, boss. Oh, man. You forgot my man Cyrus the Virus? Con Air! To Nicolas Cage. To Face Off to John Travolta. To... Every single one of these movies also has Ben Stiller in them. Yeah, but how many of the paths went through Lance Armstrong? That's my measure of success. New version of Movie to Movie. You have to get from movie A to movie B, but you absolutely have to go through Lance Armstrong every single time. Even though he's only been in he's been in 2 fiction movies and 12 documentaries about his own life. It's movie to Lance to movie. So I asked my wife if she was ready to stream. She said today was a hard day. I thought that meant she's not streaming, but I believe she is streaming. Yo, play a One Piece Odyssey. The One Piece! The One Piece is real! Eat some more cake, eat some more pie. Doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried. That was a good stream today. I'll see you on Monday. Later. Little aerial mist for you. Look at this mist. Isn't it neat? Doesn't it make your uninstallation complete? Don't I look like the Pog who has everything? Sorry. What is it called? Javelin tackle. I want to yeet where the streamers are. I want to dolphin dive into tackle. Popping my ult when you do your, what is it called? Atomic punchline. Sorry. So, but I can't stop. I'm not gonna, just because I said sorry doesn't mean I'm gonna stop. Up where they pog, up where they stun, up where they spam mist all day for their fun. Wish I could